What's up? I'm Jad T. Jones from jadtjones.com, and today we're going to be talking about how do you make major life decisions. Today I'm going to share with you how I make very important decisions in my life. When you make a decision that's important, you need to make it from your heart, not only from your head. The Institute of Heart Math, which is something you can research on your own, has discovered that the wisdom comes from the heart, not from the brain. So that validates the saying of follow your heart or follow your gut. Whenever we have an important decision to make, it is very important that we become very aware and sensitive to how we're feeling. Heart is feeling. So whenever I have a very important decision, what I do is I sit and I become still. That means no phone, no music, no computer, no magazine, no talking, nothing. Sit in silence and isolation and wait. You can do this in nature, you can do it at home, but basically whatever question you have, you just ask it and then you wait for the answer. When you try to force the answer by going on YouTube, reading articles on the internet, going to Google, you're actually preventing yourself from getting the answer. Because when your attention is on the computer or on reading and stuff, your attention is not within. All the answers are within. The wisdom, the deep wisdom is within, but it is a whisper. So therefore we must sit in stillness and become sensitive to the emotions we're feeling. And then when we sit in stillness, it may take one session or 5 sessions or one day in stillness or a week or whatever, but you just need to sit with something, and then the answer will arise. The answer will arise and you will know whether to do something or not, whether to go this way or that way. Now, some people are able to reach decisions very quickly. Other people need time. I'm the kind of person who needs time. So when I sit with something, sometimes I have to sit with it for weeks before I get the answer. So if you don't get the answer right away, don't worry about it, but just sit with something and see how you feel about it. Because in my life, my gut, my heart has never steered me wrong. When I had to make big decisions, such as should I sell all my stuff and go travel the world? The answer came up yes, and I did it, and it was wonderful, and I'm still doing it. I'm in Germany right now, and it was the right thing to do. Should I fly a wingsuit, which involves jumping out of an airplane 200 times? That was a big decision. I sat with that decision for depends how you look at it, but about a year. Because I was thinking about my family, about my mother, should I risk this? And then finally, I sat with it for a whole year, and then finally it said, yes, go do this. And this is the right time. And so I went and I did it, and it was wonderful, and wow, one of my favorite things in the world. I can now fly like a bird whenever I want. So sometimes it takes a long time, sometimes a shorter time, but when you sit with something long enough, you will get the right answer. And the right answer doesn't come from out there. It comes from within, and it's here. And your heart is where the wisdom is, not the head. The mind is clever, The heart is wise. So listen to the heart. And that's how I make decisions. I know it's kind of abstract, but if you just trust this process, and here's the thing, you can't hear, let's put it this way. Sometimes the heart screams where I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to be whatever, I have to be a musician, I just have to, every fiber, that's like a heart screaming. But sometimes the heart whispers. So if you want to hear and understand the messages from your heart clearly and more quickly, then you need to practice presence. You need to be able to sit in stillness and silence. Phones, electronics, movies, television, magazines, books, music, all that is a distraction. It's noise. Noise that is keeping you from seeing and tapping into the wisdom that is within you. So the mind is going to say, oh, get up, do something, you're wasting time. Oh, we got to do, let's go on Google, find the answer. And it's in panic mode. You have to not listen to that and just trust that the answer is within, and sit with it long enough. Don't force it. When it is ready, it will arise. And when it arises, it won't be a decision, it won't be a choice. It will simply be a clear fact that this is what I have to do. This is where I have to go. So a good resource for you is to read The Power of Now. If you haven't read that book, you're missing a whole chunk of reality that you don't even know exists. And the person you think you are isn't really who you are. So I recommend to everyone, it's one of my most favorite books and life-altering books I've ever come across. It altered my life. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. He will teach you how to be present in the moment and sit in stillness and so on. He also has a lot of retreats that you can listen on audio. You can download on your smartphone. You can go to audible.com and search Eckhart Tolle, and you can even listen to The Power of Now on audiobook if you prefer that. And then you can also download his seminars, which he teaches you how to be present in the moment, and he teaches you the difference between who you think you are and who you really are, the deeper you. So all that together is how I make important decisions, and decisions that end up always being right because they come from that deeper place. So that's it. This is Jad T. Jones from jadtjones.com. Thank you for watching. Please rate the video, and I appreciate when you comment on the videos as well. Take care.